Oh shit, gotta grab something to drink really quick. I'll be right there. Hey-ya. Okay. Address. What's happening, dudes? We're gonna play some Disco Elysium. It's been a little bit since we played this, couple of days. Check it out. Blarbarcus! It's cracking, my man. That is a good song. We gotta stop. We have to stop that. All right. Let's get in there. Oh, yeah, Busanella. I know all about that. You know how much I love make-believe fantasy games. We'll be playing that for sure. All right. Yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be hilarious, man. So funny, dude. So what are we on? What are we doing now? Ask around about the tattoo's possible meanings. Open apartment door for... Okay. Let Everett know I've unlocked the door. A special borscht. Ask Renee. Go to Majorhead at the gates and ask him to take down the body. Okay, we can do that. Jesus in a video game. The part he was born to play. What's this guy now? Is this guy Renee?
Looking for something, Runt? Huh?
Hey!
Coming to tell me to fuck off again?
No! See the soles of your boots, bro. Been admiring the stompers, Runts. Let me look at the sole. On the bottom of the man's boots, you can see an intricate tangle of treads with no immediately discernible pattern. The wind howls over the Bay of Revachol. Okay. Is that a map of Revachol? Sure is. Where did you get books like that? Custom made, cost me a pretty penny. You'll see when the time comes, officer. He grins and carelessly caresses the side of his boot. True. Technically, you're stomping, dude. Okay.
Right to work! Right to...
Right! Let's go up and talk to this guy. Let's talk to Majorhead. Kev Goose, what's going on? See if we can get old Majorhead to take down the shit. Take down my shit, dude. Put that bag in your hand. I got no pants on, by the way.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you.
You have really let yourself go.
Everett told you to help us get the body down from the tree, dude. So it was. You surmounted the harbor wall in a display of athletic prowess to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, and I will remove the body from the tree. You're so noble. While I'm gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you. That would mean you're openly showing the people that you're taking the Union's side. That means showing everyone that we're taking orders from the Union. Yes, that is precisely what it means. Okay. I will wait here then. I'll wait here. I'm not wearing any pants. I'm just wearing my filthy whitey tighties. I'm gonna get in trouble for this. The woman's gaze follows Majorhead as he leaves. She turns to you. So you guys are like cops or something? Yeah, we're the law. Cool, I like men with guns and power. The woman twirls her hair. I'm Katya, by the way. You hear that? The lieutenant looks toward the yard. That's sound. He's breaking something. Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it. I also wish I could see it. Look at you, RCM Rent-A-Cops! A loud voice booms from below, guarding that bridge like Everett's lapdogs. Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale? And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you? It's none of your business. Nice. A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. The man turns to look behind him, at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him. What the frick? He got the body down. Epic Games pushing 100 plus megabytes per second. Mbps. I download my games at 2.1 max here in Australia, so that's on a good day. All right, the corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You've sided with race victory today. Thanks for your cooperation, buddy. Centaurica, what's up? I guess since we're like here, we should go tell him that we did the thing. So fast that it's killing the stream. Let's go talk to this piece of shit. Tell him we opened the door. Whoa! You just finished your studio, 3 years building. Damn. Nice. Ooh, Blarбicus. Hell yeah, dudes. Hell yeah. They're very, very noish. They are very, very noish. Bonfire makes some good stuff. Boom, 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 boom. How do I open this thing again? I can persuade the door to open. No. Oh, the link purging. Suspense. The $100 tier. Thank you so very much, Suspense. Oh my goodness.
Tier $100 makes good stuff too.
Oh yeah. Thank you, Suspense. Thank you so much for that tier 3 to 41 months, dude. Look in the second design. Oh yeah. Talk to this turd. I opened the door,
Mr.
you asshole.
Dubois, a pleasure as always. You don't have to sit down this time, since you're already sat on that chair.
I did it. Oh, new skill point. I'm very glad to hear that, Harry, he says with a smile. One question, you didn't actually happen to stumble in and see what's inside the apartment, did you? There's no way to sway this man in any direction. He is unsuggestible and unswayable, just tell the truth. I may have gone inside and seen a collection of racist mugs. Just as I thought. Culturally antiquated mug collection. What a weasel. Now let's get down to brass tacks. It's time for men like me and you to figure out who killed who and why. He pretends to roll up his sleeves. Real police work is going to start happening now. I promise you, Harry. This is going to be good. The mug collection I mentioned was in the apartment. I found a similar mug in the trash with the hanged man's clothes. Pumped, dude. Shirt shipped? Yes. I got a long sleeve shirt, a short sleeve, and a tank top as well. Racist mugs in the trash and in the apartments. He grabs his head with both hands. You guys are just light years ahead of me. I have so much confidence in the ability of your organization. I'm relieved you're doing this and leaving me to do what I do best. Helping people with the power of politics. Yeah, do you think this weasel is somehow connected to the murder? Oh, no. I don't cross paths like that. He shakes his head, laughing. All I want is for you to succeed in your investigation. I would never complicate things for you. But this weasel might have cleaned up after the killers. Believe me, Harry, he's a nobody. Just your basement variety nobody. Can't imagine him being connected to a high-caliber case like this. But he does live nearby. Maybe it's a pedantic weasel. Fascists are known to be neat freaks. I feel like a real detective right now, Harry. Am I getting this right? He imitates bashing something with his imaginary baton. Say nothing. Of course, Harry. Stoic silence. I like that. Very befitting a police officer. He bows slightly in his chair. I'm not a real detective. You are. That's all he's going to say on the subject. You said the lynching and the strike are related how? Disco Punk 2069, dude. Noise. By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Sent to scare us. Another violent measure of the top hats against us flat caps. What do you mean? Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut the strike down by sending in armed mercenaries. You mean our victim? He nods gravely. A security contractor. Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship, and they send hired killers to mow us down with machine gun fire. I'm talking beasts, hardened killers from proxy wars in Yisut, Semenine, Saramiriza, you name it. They've done it. Raping, killing, burning villages, killing little children for the Senorita Pineapple Company. Everything they did here, everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they didn't do is kill the village elephants. You guys have a village elephant? No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical. So is the village. But the mercs and their brutality is very real. Go on. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. I have the luxury of staying in my container, you see. If I need to go somewhere, they just move my container. Wait, they move your container? I'm an old man, Harry. My legs aren't what they used to be. Red Panda Bear!
Enjoy the golden creep, weirdo.
Red Panda Bear, thank you very, very
2
much.
years of excellence. Noise.
Noise. Not to mention the tier 2, dude. Thank you for 2 years, man. My God. That's a word. That's a word. Thank you very, very much. What's up, dude? Enough about me and my fun container. His face turned serious. The killers the company hired, I think there were 3 of them, all hardened commando types. One of them got downright suicidal, getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. He shakes his head. Even their own negotiator couldn't control him. That's your boy, the one who likes hanging out in trees. The negotiator, you mean Joyce. Harry, he says, ignoring the lieutenant. What you need to realize is we dock workers are not pushovers. We got grit, Harry. This whole neighborhood does. Push us hard enough and we push back. And when we do, he raises his finger, we push to kill. Who exactly did the pushing? There's a militant wing inside the Union, a group of people whose duties don't involve manual labor but peacekeeping in the neighborhood, making sure everything runs smoothly. They're like you guys. He nods to you and the lieutenant. Idealistic people who want to make sure bad things don't happen, and if they already have, well, punishment must follow. So these idealists killed our victim. Mm-hmm. One day, Titus Hardy, leader of this peacekeeping faction, comes up to me and says, "Boss, socialist democratic fervor drove us to take it upon ourselves to kill this beast that was burdening the land." He probably worded it differently, but that was the idea. Sure sounded to me like they killed him. I gave them 2 weeks paid leave and told them to lay low to avoid retaliation. Aren't you worried we might arrest them for this? Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martinez boys, tough and gritty. I'd like to see the man who takes them in. Besides, I sent my lawyer girl to look after them. If he's just boasting, then I'm sure it sure doesn't feel like that to you. He's not worried. How do you know the mercenaries were hired by the shipping company? How do I know? Let me tell you about these people. He slams his fist on the desk. That's their M.O. It's what they do. Last winter, some poor workers in Terminal E went on a little strike. The company sent in Sediment, a security contractor. The strike was over. The workers' right to wear protective footwear, Harry. These guys turn up and start beating people. Tell you what, Harry, I wouldn't be surprised if we got the same mercenary company after a little rebranding. And I'm sure as hell not surprised to see an army of scabs under my gates. So you believe the scabs were organized by the security contractor? You said it. Hell. The fist slams on the desk again. One of those guys looks big enough to take down that proverbial elephant. Boys like that don't just happen to show up during strikes. He's not scared of them. If anything, he likes them being there. Strange. You mentioned a lawyer girl. Duty. Yes, indeed, Weasel. I got the email as well. I'm pretty stoked about it, dude. I'm stoked to wear that shit to the gym as well. It's really the bonfire material is like super light and super breathable. I wear a couple of bonfire shirts to the gym pretty much every day. I just hang it up and let the sweat dry, and then I put it back on because I'm gross. Tell me about Titus Hardy and his crew. Oh wait, this is the lawyer girl. Oh, Liz is a bright one. He grins broadly. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy, but hell, Harry. She came back a firebrand socialist. Sometimes she scares me with her zeal. They're simply fine young men, all 7 of them, exemplary union members, always working to advance their position in the local socialist democratic movement's core members. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. He starts laughing. I gotta love his initiative. Who's second in command? They're almost all of them great guys, born leaders, whatever happened. I'm sure they only had the best interest of Martinez and Revachol in mind. Work with them, hell, interview them, but don't fight them. They really are just like you, men who like beer, women, and some order in the streets. I met these Hardys. Can you ask them to cooperate with me? But of course, it's the least I can do for a good friend, Harry. You can now go and tell Titus about this. See what he has to say. Nice. Oh, nice, Weasel. Very nice. I hope you enjoy it, dude. Okay. He holds out a banknotes. Why are you giving it to me? I'm not giving you anything. I'm just holding out 5 real. I don't need it. I only wanted you to help me with Hardy Boys. Oh, I wasn't offering it to you, just holding it out there. He pockets the bill, but I am willing to share information. Was there anything else? Good talk, buddy. I'm not taking any money from you, dude. You're a bad guy. I don't know what happened, Harry. I wanted you to feel like Mr. Martinez, and of course, I also wanted you to find your gun. Great sadness comes over him. But it's like I can't completely trust you yet. Yes, Harry, it's like I can't fully trust you if you're not a man of the left. I want to, but I just can't. A man of the left, so you have to be a social democrat. He's been hurt too much in the past by men who aren't social democrats. This is another corrupt scheme, isn't it? I'm neither left nor right. I do what my heart tells me to do. What does your heart tell you about your lost gun, Harry? Does it tell you to forget about it? Or do you think it wants to be found? He picks something from his teeth. I think it's lonely and cold. I think it wants to be found, and I have a proposal for you. And what would that entail? Once again, I require nothing unethical or illegal of you. You just need to get 2 little signatures on this piece of paper and then mail it to my accountant in La Delta. What do you think of this, Kim? Citizen saying the whole game is dialogue. Just think of it as like a tabletop game. It's basically a tabletop game with some graphics thrown in between. It's all dialogue. I don't think what we just got from Mr. Clare was very useful. He thinks it's your call. As I said, it weighs on me heavily. He bows his head in shame, then looks up and smiles. But once we get really talking, well, I'm gonna hand you the keys to Martinez and maybe even help you figure out who's behind this killing. What are the signatures for? I'm glad you asked, Harry. The Union is going to build a modern youth center in Martinez. It will be righteous. We're going to get those teenagers off drugs and on roller skates. There's a nameless little street on the coast with some old houses around it. Most people have already signed. I just need 2 more signatures to get this mission off the ground, Harry. It's on the coast. Water drips from the eaves. A woman looks at her freshly tarred skiff. There's a pair of cavalry boots under the fish in the box, and the wind howls like a vicious spirit. And what will happen to the current occupants? They're just going to have to deal with the construction noise for 6 months, then they'll be living like kings. All right, I'll take it. Yeah, I limit my playtime of this game to like no more than 3 hours per stream because I will lose my voice. You need to get the signatures from Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. The cul-de-sac is right past the pawn shop and across the canal. I hear there's some trouble with the water lock, but they should fix it by Wednesday morning. And then we could talk about your gun. Farewell, buddy. Honorable one, you have accumulated a substantial amount of honor points on your life path. Your man most virtuous. Ten honor points for you. You're on the fast track to becoming one of the rarest, most revered of all police officers, an honor cop. My honor is my life. Your deeds have spoken for you, honorable one. But to fully drape oneself in an eternal cloak of honor, a ritual must be completed, a rite of honor. Stick your all I ever wanted was to live with dignity and die with honor. Stick your thumb in your ass. I'm gonna stick my thumb in my ass. Boom! What are you doing? I am honoring myself, Lieutenant. Well, don't. Have you no self-control? Please spare me this sight. The lieutenant is a noble man, but he does not know honor like you and I do. Best not to waste time trying to explain. Lead by example. Honorable one, you have become a member of a noble faculty. A man kneels, an honor comp rises. Go forth to commit even more honorable deeds. And should your resolve ever waver, remember the right of honor. Overproductive honor, okay. Overproductive honor gland. Yeah, suspense. I will be reading my poems and stories this Christmas. I've got some ideas. It's gonna be a much better production value this year. I've already been working on some ideas. It's gonna be pretty funny, dude. It's gonna be good. Oh yes. How do I unlock? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Let's unlock some of these. Socioeconomics. Kingdom of Silence. Calm water. Overproductive honor gland. Let's try doing that. Mm-hmm. Very original, nice. I love those stories, dudes. The shit compressor, I love that. Okay. Let's get the heck out of here. I've got enough money for a couple of nights at the hotel. That's nice. Do, 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 do. This guy got anything new to say?
Oh, hey, mister. I need to be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. It's like Lady Larisse said when she opened a bathhouse in the basement of my apartment building. They can only get so far before they're aching to get back. And a lot of folks really did keep coming back.
Leo, in the future, can we keep this greeting shorter? Okay. I am rocking them whitey tidies, dude. I'm just doing whitey tidy run right now. I'm in my bundies. I'm in my whitey bundies. It's because all the pants that I have, they give me like negative stats. So why wear pants when you can just go when you be rocking these bundies? Let's go talk to Titus. Maybe he'll know something about the tattoos. Also, the body is down too. We need to go check out that body. How'd I get past the security? I made the leap from the house. I leapt over from this spot right here. I leapt. And I got through. A Greens. Would you recommend like unlocking these? Would you recommend like putting more points into these to unlock these guys? It seems like a good idea because then you just like get free like points and shit. You can forget them and like put new ones in. My honor glands. Go commando, dude.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Are you a hardy girl? Almost put almost all my early points into thoughts because one, they are super powerful, and two, they are super fun. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. Even her face stiffens. Glenn, I went to law school, so she is the she's the lawyer lady. Get a grip, Glenn. She went to law school. So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad. No, Glenn, they aren't. Okay. I do have some more points. I can unlock another one here. 1 hour and 5 hours for this. White morning. You see yourself from above. You're passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room floor. Even from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter at the mention of what? A great white object letting out its sweet smell. Like a lily of the valley. The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend, a bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. 5 hours for white morning. That must be a good one.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
I've come up with something incriminating, bro. We have spoken to the head of the union. Everett, yes. What did he tell you? That we killed him? That we took a cargo belt from the harbor, went out back, and used it to hang him? Because we did. All of us together. I hope he told the story straight. I hope he told it well. So you confess to the murder. Goddamn right, Oh my... No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened, so that you don't waste any more of your time. When did this hanging occur? We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week. Understood. And you murdered him just like that, no remorse. How many people have you sent to the chase? Ever felt remorse for them? or send them to reunion to rot for 20 years for life. He says it as if it were worse than dying. What we do is different. We enforce the law. You just kill people like it's nothing. You see, a lawman, he says, squeezing his beer can, is something people agree upon. And here in Martinez, we agree that this man had to die. Who called the shots that night? Are you deaf? There'd be no singling anyone out. Seriously, who called the shots? Who do you fucking think does? Sound more amused than angry. You do. You give the commands. That's right, asshole. Titus Hardy runs the Hardy Boys. Ain't that so, fellas? Think you got your answer, Mr. Law. And why did you kill him? Why? Because he was worthless mercenary scum, and he stepped out of line in my town. So he was a mercenary, that's it? What kind of mercenary? The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had Lee Schmin and Semenine written all over him. Ex-Orange's Special Forces. A live grenade, the man spreads his arms right here in our bar. This one has a special gripe with him coming here. I can't prove it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hire merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara. But what did he actually do wrong? Wrong? He harassed women, raped one, harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning. He wipes spittle from his mouth. There's slight unease in him suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape. To kill us all if we don't open the gates. If we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over, he cracks his knuckles. And that was before he started coming here. Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night, drinking, grabbing girls, grabbed one of our mid-karaoke right here on stage. He grabbed somebody? The girls on the mic, a beautiful girl, young, gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her leg, starts screaming, "Show me your cunt." Why don't you show me your cunt? Then he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle. Doesn't even fall down. He shakes his head in disbelief. Right. Was this the same girl who sexually assaulted, you said? Aren't you fucking listening? My man isn't talking to you. He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen. Me and Eugene got her out. You fucking listening? Okay, calm down. Who did he rape then? This is a very serious allegation. There's a moment of silence. You're not getting a name.
Oh, welcome back.
Little Squirrely! Thank you for the 55 months. Thank you so very, very much, Little Squirrely. Welcome back.
Ho, ho.
Appreciate that very, very much. Why don't I just arrest you? Why don't you? Not in the arresting mood? By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer. Easy. Walk back from the provocation. They're armed, and they outnumber us. Easy now. Wise move. Hey! Little Squirrely. It's going pretty good. Not too shabby. How are you? So how did you kill him? We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still. Okay. We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady. Okay. It happened right here. With numbers, asshole, how do you think? He looks at the woman. You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here. 28%. No, I don't think so. Okay. Trying to finish up some Christmas shopping. Nice. I hate Christmas shopping. God. We're going to look into this. Good luck with that. I've heard everything a rent-a-cop is going to hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get a beating.
You've been a good little boy this year. or girl.
Rare Platinum, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Welcome aboard. Enjoy the emotes and, of course, the commercial-free viewing, my friend. Rare Platinum. I appreciate that very much. Welcome aboard. I would never tell on someone. I would, though. Thank you, Kim. Okay. 72. Establish your authority. Here we go. Roll 'em! Hey! As you look around this room full of sweaty men, swearing, drinking, spitting out tobacco, does this look familiar? Where have I seen this before? I get it, Titus. You guys really are the authority around here, huh? You must be. You're just like real cops, drinking beer and sitting around with your dicks in your hand. You got a problem with beer now? Not quite there yet. Push on. I have a beer problem, but not a problem with beer. I also have no idea how to do my job like you. Speak for yourself, buddy. He puts the beer down. I've been running this outfit for 10 years now. You should have seen Martinez before we started. It was like Jamrock now. They didn't see shit, man. Turns to you. Kids getting shot. We had 3 shootings a week. Fucking graffito everywhere. Congratulations on the graffito removal. All I see is you sitting around talking about Monica's titties. So what? What do you want from me? One more push, quick. It's not about who did it, it's about the victim. She needs help. She stops mid-sentence. That's it, you got him. He's going to give it up, but on his terms. You want to help her, cop? Fine, I'm going to let you help her, but you treat her with respect. If you don't, if you question her, harass her, Titus taps his chin with his fist. A freight train of pain, buddy. Lieutenant takes out his notes. What's her name? Boom! Klashia Mandu. She's staying here at the Whirling in Rags, a real pretty one. Silvery jumpsuit blonde. The girl upstairs. That can't be her. She knows you drank hard and forgot you were a cop. Cool. It's Miss Orange Disco Dancer? Sure, why not? Oh my god, I can't. I'm gonna fail that roll. Oh my god, 8%? We got it! Jesus! You inexplicably add cool after the victim's name, but no one notices. Your spine is too damn straight. None of these people would ever suspect you've met her. Whatever you do, do not tell him you know her. That would sound off. What's her relationship with the mercenary? There's no fucking relationship. Okay. Something is off here. It was like that karaoke incident all over again, or like some of the other girls he was harassing. When did the rape happen? He did it before we killed him. He's not going to do it again. He crushed his half-empty beer can, so what does it matter? Help me establish a timeline. 2 weeks, maybe? I don't know. I need another beer. And what's your relationship with her? I know her. So how well do you know her? Enough. We partied. She's been here a few months. So she's not from around here. I mean, Ravishal? Nah, our Miss Orange Disco Dancer is an immigrant or a drifter of some sort, been staying here over the winter. Don't you give her any more trouble. You said you partied. What did you mean? What do you think I meant? Sex? Pretty much. So you're saying the two of you were close? No, we just fucked, that's all. I'm not going to give you any details if that's you're after, so put your dick away. Alright. Thank you. He points his beer can at you. Remember what I said, freight train of pain. Well, I'll be. We did it, dudes. We fucking did it. Learning cap for authority raised to 5. Here it is. It's titled Honor for the Brave and goes, I have no family. I make honor my family. I have no home. I make bravery my home. I have no desire. I make dignity my desire. I have no friends. I make humility my friend. I have no enemy. I make dishonor my enemy. This is my vow of honor for the brave. I am brave. Something like that. It's not the words that matter. It's the honor. Mm-hmm. Authority raised to 5. Look at all those, man. There's so many of those things. All right. Let's go see if we can't talk to this dude. Wait. Do I have to pay my room?
Can I help you?
About my bill for the night, yes. Task complete. Goodbye. Well, we do have enough money for another stay. Another night stay. That's good. Joe Chill, what's going on, man? Oof, that was intense. We were actually able to pass those. I wonder if we can talk to this person here. What's going on in here? A white envelope with a stamp attached to the upper right corner, handed to you by Everett Clare. Inside are some legal documents with 2 names printed on them, Isabel Sadie and Lillian Carter. Both signatures are required. 42 for logic. Need to find a loophole in the deal. Wait, hold on. Put that away. Put that shit away, dude. What was it again? It was logic. +1 to logic on that. Drama. Suggestion. +1 to logic here as well. Rhetoric. Okay. I wonder if I'll be able to do it a bit better now. 58%. Check out the zoning plan. What do you think about this? I'm no property lawyer, but it looks fine. Lieutenant replies, flipping through the documents. I like the print size. They're not selling or leasing anything. Oh. Not good enough, dude. Okay. Who is it? This is the police. Can we come in? Come on up. The door is open. Ooh, bottles. Yeah, I'll take those bottles. This room has sad written all over it. Ooh, look at the toothbrush. It's been used quite a lot. Look at the medications, dude. It's quite a collection. Anything of note? Search the bottles. What's NACRA? Opioid receptor antagonist. Pill sheet? Ooh, 72%. Is there something more interesting here? Oh, my dear lord. Bright orange bottle with Preptide stamped on it. In sunny, happy letters. Jackpot, baby. That's the stuff you're looking for. Your palms begin to sweat just holding that little plastic container. I see a brand called Preptide. Prescription speed. Ooh, slides into my palm. Bada bing, bada boom. Mm-hmm. Some prescription speed. Don't mind if I douche. Don't mind if I do. Peptide. Oh, I think I do have a thing for it, don't I? Pacing competition. Maybe I don't. Listen, what's going on? I'm not wearing any pants because all the pants that I have, they reduce skills. I don't have any like really good pants. They're all like negative skill pants. So I'm just letting my boys breathe. I'm letting my boys breathe, dude. What the heck? Oh, this is like going outside. Ah, it's her. It's her. Just as you look at the flowers, a gust of wind raises from them. Catch a single white flower between your fingers. The rest fly off into the wind. The young woman looks at the Maybell in your hand, just at a glance. She takes a drag of her cigarette. Lieutenant gives you an acknowledged little nod. Things are going good, listen. Things are going pretty good, dude. Vanilla XCOM 2. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's do a quick save here. Do we have another point? We do have another point. Kingdom of Conscience. Yo, lady.
Welcome to the roof.
Welcome to the roof. Below her silvery jumpsuit, an athletic young body built long and lean.
I'm sorry for the mess down there. The cleaning lady hasn't come by in days. I'm beginning to wonder if she ever will.
Is there a cleaning lady? I think I need one.
Oh yes, legends of room number 1 have made their way around the building. They say a portal to hell is opened in there.
Disco Infernum. 88% melee attacks. Oh, God. You have over 1,000 hours in it? Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. Is Phoenix Point supposed to be pretty good? Have I heard of 6 white boomers? No, I have not. I have not heard of that.
They also say that's why the cleaning lady quit. Because of the infernum.
Australian Christmas song, huh?
I'm Kim Kitsuragi. I'm a detective from Precinct 57.
It's my boy Kim.
I see you've already met my colleague.
It's my boy Kim.
Have I ever? Have you grown accustomed to your role as a police officer?
Once a cop, always
like
a cop.
riding a capo cycle.
Miss, we are investigating the murder of the man who was hanged. The people responsible have asked us to talk to you.
From a Canadian?
I see.
She takes a pensive drag of her menthol cigarette. Be careful. Ask something else first when you go there. Use words like, I hear you have been through something difficult. What is this wildflower? She looks at the dried petals in your palm, then lightly touches one with her fingernail. Looks like a dried Maybell. Is that the one you caught? Sambo style? Why was it there? Why was there a flower on the roof? I don't know, officer, because of the wind? Or an admirer. Any admirers, miss? Admirers? I'm too old to be a debutante. She looks over the railing at the plaza below. And this place is no fashionable society. What's your name for the records? And where are you from? Republic of Orange. So what do you do, miss? What's your specialization? Something stupid. Want to hear what's stupid? Somewhere in one-room apartment on Boogie Street, a young woman shows Patrol Officer Tilbrook his genital warts, asking if they're cancer. His partner, Emil Mullins, can't be there. He's in another apartment with another man who's showing him a dead dog under the radiator. It's dead, Mullins says. No, the man replies. I touched him. He's warm. It's because he's under the radiator. You're Orange's Lits? Orange's literature. It's what I studied at the university. What's it all about? Fear of failure, fear of death, how it sucks to be Orange's. All national literatures are only the name of the nation of change. Nation changes. Grounded Dreams, what's up? Love watching this game stream. Can't wait to try it for myself when it comes out next year on console. Yes, Grounded Dreams, it's fantastic. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's very, very good. Later want Epic exclusive. Disappointed by that. And then basically said the Epic gave them so much money they don't care if every backer refunded. So I refunded, and I just won't give the dev my money ever. Really, dude? If that's true, then Revachol Lit would fit you like a glove. What is Oranji? A bad memory. Understood, miss. It's the past. She takes a sip of her coffee. People can't go back to the past. And how old are you? I'm 28. So what do you do with Oranji's Lit? Nothing. I do nothing with it. Cool. It's not very cool. What can you do? Take a look at your passport. I'm afraid you can't, officer. Why is that? Because it's buried in a sealed plastic bag at an undisclosed location on the coast, along with cash and an airline ticket. Thanks for your candor. They say so in your tourist brochure. Keep travel documents away from your person when west of the river. Okay, then. She poured herself more coffee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice room you got here. It's pretty deluxe. No one likes to talk about their dirty laundry and their empty bottles. Maybe if you phrase it emotionally. I hate to say it, but you've got sad all over the place. She draws out the vowel. I've contaminated it pretty bad. Is that why you're out here? Contamination spreads from the room to room. First I escaped upstairs. The sad got that too. Then I found the handle for the summer door. What exactly is the nature of this contamination? For me, it's a mix of me with a lack of cleaning services. How about you? Talk around the establishment is you have an industrial sad spill in there. It's true. Somewhere below, military grade sad is dripping off the walls. You should say that first thing. It's honest. It will lead to introspection. Something is bad. Point to your head. In my head, in the past. That's where it always comes from, isn't it? From the head and from the past. It's a feeling. White and filled with doom. Gaseous, invisible, deadly. It's everywhere. Sounds like an advanced form of what I've got, with a bit of old love sprinkled on top. Probably, yeah. Love is terror. She breathes in a large billow of menthol-infused smoke, savors it, then lets it out slowly. What are you doing in the whirling of rags? I'm wintering. She calculates about 4 months. I came in November. Understood. Got quite the collection of drugs down there. I've put a lot of time and effort into it. Technically, possession of narcotics is legal in Revachol, but you should still reprimand her. No, don't listen to the stiff. Be cool. It's quite impressive. How did you mass such a hoard? With money, sir. She takes a drag. It's not exactly the anti-star-sized caboodle I intend for it to be one day, but it's getting there. That collection includes Nacra. Comes in handy when you've done too many opioids. Is that something that happens to you often, miss? Better safe than sorry. Seem to have, among other things, peptides. One of my favorites. It cures many ailments. Do. Sad spills. This is one sad guy. He most certainly is a sad dude. And just mirrored speed molecular. Okay, that's okay. Great. I've got other questions for you. I'm not going to show her the drugs I stole from her. They tell us you've been through something quite difficult. Something difficult. I've been through at least half a dozen difficult things. Which one do you mean? Were you sexually assaulted, miss? You mean raped? She takes a quick drag, unperturbed. Yes. It's a bit early in the morning for raped, isn't it? She sounds positively buoyant, vivacious, totally unbothered. And what does that mean? Were you... Yeah, she draws the word out. I'm gonna go with not raped. I can't say that stuff about him. Tell them it's not my style. They'll have to, you know. If they want to jazz up the charges, they'll have to get someone more. She searches for the word, then shrugs. Rapeable? Are you saying that you were asked to tell us you were assaulted? Not explicitly, but I understood what they meant. It wouldn't hurt to spice things up a bit. Some assault and battery, sexual assault maybe. It was clear the latter would be spicier. How do the Hardy Boys know you? They're frequent guests downstairs. She looks at the floor. It's tarred. They have a booth for union members. They're probably down there right now. Over drinks. It's been a long, boring winter. What'd they hang him for, if not rape? He had something to do with the strike. One has been roiling since I got here. Rotten timing, she thinks. But you probably know all about it. And his role in this strike was what? I think it was in a security detail. He was an ex-military, worked for Wild Pines and against the Union. We didn't discuss work much, if you know what I mean. But I understood it was dangerous. And they lynched him for it. She nods. Titus asked you to spice things up for us? Pretty much. Warming them. She must be very cold and exhausted of this life. Are you sure you weren't raped? I'm 89% sure. Does that mean that you're 11% not sure? You know how it is. Do you? How is it then? Maybe you don't know. The ash lands on her jumpsuit. She brushes it off. In conclusion, officer, I'm going to go with a mild medium not raped here. I don't know what to say about this, Lieutenant. I'm sorry, miss. We need a definite statement. Let me make this 100% clear, officers. I was not sexually assaulted. Would I be this flippant if I had been? What had happened between you and the victim? We partied. You mean like a birthday party? The kind I do? Where have I heard that before? A lot of partying going on from Titus about her and Titus' relationship. That's where you heard it. You mean like the kind I do? With all due respect, sir, I think we partied a little harder than that. No one parties harder than me, dude. Harder than this? Keep pointing at your face. I didn't know it was physically possible. Oh, it is. You're still alive. What did you do when you partied? We drank, sir. She takes a sip of her coffee. A lot. For weeks, basically. We had that effect on each other. We made each other drink harder. That's why I liked him. What else? Stimulants. Speed also has that effect, making you drink harder, and then drinking harder makes you do more speed. It's quite the combination. We also had sex. Were feelings involved? A little. The drugs were good enough, and we did enough of them. How did you two meet? Downstairs, she taps on the roof with her 10-centimeter heel. At the bar. He was on some sort of assignment. A military man, as you probably know, had a cool, scary scar. She appears aloof. But that scar part. The scary is distressed and drawn out. What's that about? Apprehension? With longing, she misses him. When was this? A month ago? Something like that? It must be hard for you, point to the yard, seeing him there all the time. Yeah, she says bitterly. I have multiple viewpoints from the roof. Out of the bathroom window in my dreams. A bitter cringe. It hurts. You looked at the lieutenant. You called us the RCM. Yes. Jackpot. The call reporting the hanging. Was that you? I made it, and I would appreciate it if you didn't tell everyone in Martinez they call it snitching. Reporting crimes is confidential in Revachol, miss. The caller's voice was disguised. Nicked the landline with a nail clipper and diverted some radio fuzz into it. Cold wire. Which landline? The one downstairs, officer. I used the whirling landline. That's some clever tampering. Simple and clever. Crossing the lines like that. Seems like you had some idea. That was nifty. Thanks. Why go through all the trouble? I don't know, sir. It was stupid. I was drunk, too. I was probably afraid the Union was listening in. Locals say they have ears in the wires. Thank you for making the call, miss. It's the right thing to do. I didn't want to. He's still hanging there. She looks away. What Can you tell me about him? Name, eyes? Ooh, I'm sorry, I can't do that. She puffs on the cigarette. Not right now. Later, maybe. I keep seeing him, like he is now. I can't talk about his, I don't know, hair. I know it's difficult. We can return to it later. She meant she sees him in her dreams. I've also seen him in a dream. You have? Not like I do, I imagine. She runs out of cigarettes. Time to light a new one. Weasel! No! It's a shame, dude. My Main Street shirts are super, super raggedy now. I've worn them so much. I see him as me. She fishes a cigarette out of her pack and lights it, then looks at you with lungs full of smoke. I can see the similarity, yes. Funny. Funny how? Nothing. He nods towards the yard. I also saw him. We had a long inspection and that sort of thing sticks with you. Let's move on. Thank you for telling us all this shit. I had something else before we go, a little thing. That's not gonna work. I noticed your room is close to mine. I have personal questions. Were you in Sunday nights? I need to know what I did before I lost my memory. You do not need to know that. Lieutenant taps on his notebook. What you need is to ask normal police questions like, he waits for you to finish the sentence. Okay. 23 hundo. What is it, Kim?
Looks like we have more to discuss with those so-called
Pascaluca
party boys. Half their reasoning just went out the window.
Nothing will make them respect the RCM, but it'll disrupt the game they prepared for us. We just stripped off one layer of whatever it is. Her decision to not corroborate their story was definitely not part of the plan. Why did she tell us all that? What else could she have done? Lie? She saw there was no way to lie and get away with it. If not you, then me. It's a smart move. Something's off here. You think so? A shadow runs across his face. She seems forthcoming, unusually so. Being forthcoming about some things is a good way to obscure other things. The best liars are always forthcoming. Anyway, we should move. I suspect our investigation will bring us back there soon enough. I see. An Empire. Okay. Oh boy. We're cleaning it. We're cleaning house on some of these quests though. We're doing okay. Confront the Hardy Boys. She needs to collect herself. Okay. Before she could talk to us about that. Whoa! Heroic! Kick the door in. Where does this lead? You think it's important? Below the hostile cafeteria creaks and groans under your added weight. Skeleton of composite support beams and cantilevers. Tap on the roof with your foot. A dull thump. Somewhere inside the wind brace rattles from the imperceptible motion of the building. Okay. The vigilantes. Okay. Rune, what's going on, man? How are you? Well, Majorhead did get the body down for us. We could go check that out after we talk to Titus. I think the body has been removed. Check out this window, dude. This window is pristine on the inside, unlike the one next to it. Light from the desk lamp reflects off the glass, an untarnished golden halo. Run your fingers across it. Smooth as ice. There are spots of mud and rain on the outside, even smudges, but the surface of the window is clear from the inside. No chips, no hairline fractures. Following your lead, Lieutenant leans in close to inspect the surface. This window was recently replaced. Looks like it, yes. You know which window has not been recently replaced? The one I smashed in my room. Yes, that one. Cold wind is seeping in right now, just one floor below you, messing up your concentration here. Stop distracting him. This is my necktie talking. He has work to do. Plus, if I recall, the window had been giving him shit ever since he got here. Oh, huge lack of vitamin B12 in your body. Really, Rune? Well, I'm sure that's got to be pretty easily fixable, right? They just give you like those super shots. Give those super shots of B12. Oh, I hope you get better, man. Maybe one of those mega shots. Okay. A B12 shot to the heart. Okie dokes. Well. There's something new in there. Empty cassette. Oh, the dried Maybell. What is this, Kim? It's a lily. Revolutionaries, okay. Does this flower blossom in early spring? Right. It's just a coincidence of being on the roof? Maybe. Very well. Water flows under the channel bridge. Dark water. You rub your sides for warmth. Blow on my fingers. Okay. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the Etnir's single smallest church in St. Saints must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. Wow. Yipes. Oh wait, maybe I can just crunch. Maybe I'm gonna crunch one of these. Can't. Okay, never mind. Put the bag back on, dude. Do. Let's go talk to Titus about this. Ish. Go confront him about this stuff.
The clowns are still hanging around. What is it now?
Clash J says she wasn't raped. The big man's eyes and veins bulge. I knew that fucking whore couldn't be trusted. You've hit a nerve. Titus is furious. No more than that. The loyal Titus feels betrayed. For the second, she steps in forcefully. Titus Hardy did not explicitly specify the victim as a whore, nor did he say anything about trusting her. Shut up and stay out of this, Liz. That's their lawyer. He raped her. He was out of his fucking mind. You have no idea. She's just in denial, asshole. You don't understand the traumatic experience. She's shutting down. She doesn't fucking trust you. She's crazy, you know? A crazy bitch. You know the type. She's fucked up. She told me the truth here. Lawman, he says, through clenched teeth. I'm at the end of my goddamn rope with you. I fucking told you not to push her. And you went and pushed her. Something breaks in him. He takes a step closer. I'm going to fucking... Titus Hardy. Everett's personally sent me to take care of this. If this goes south, we'll all be in the shit. But you know, you, Titus Hardy, are going to be buried. Someone has to rush in and break the tension. The second in command. Tattooed man snaps his fingers and gets your attention. We know the dead fuck was a rapist and a killer. We got him confessing to it on tape. Show it to him. What's the harm, right? Here, jerkwads. Slams audio tape on the table. Listen to this shit, and then come back and tell me the soldier of apocalypse was an innocent man. So what's on the tape? What's on it? Call it the Door Gunner Megamix. You'll know why once you listen to it. Why should I care about the tape? You lied to me. Right. Just take the damn tape. Where did you get this tape? You think we go into this shit deaf and dumb? You RCM aren't the only ones who know how to bug people. You bug them somehow. We've got machines. Understood. Okay. Which one of you is doing this advanced radio work then? It's not advanced, the heavy man wheezes. You're just holed up in a coop all day, writing down what they say. It's hot as hell in there. Don't put yourself down, Angus. It's important work. Where can I listen to this? I'm sure we can find a tape player. Where can I listen to this? He mocks you. Why don't you try shoving it up your ass, genius? Yeah, play with your ass, cocksucker. His voice echoes like thunder in the small room. I'm sure we can find a tape player. It's not a problem. Your room had one, or maybe it's too broken. Right. Take the tape. You do that, adjusting his belt buckle. The Hardy Boys give me a rage. The Hardy Boys. You give me a raging clue right now. I'm getting a clue too. A magnetic tape acquired from Titus Hardy. It supposedly holds a recording of the Mercenary Task Force radio communications recorded via a de-encryption station. Not a good omen. Requires a boombox to play. Respect the tape. Okay. That boombox, dude. Look at that boombox up there. Dude, this game is good. Okay, there's my tape right there. My boomer box. The compact tape player still and silent. There's no fixing this one. This would have been very helpful with the Mega Mix. He stared at the tape player, but it isn't anymore. Any ideas? Kanema only comes with a radio. Let's try to find a new tape player. Talk to Roy at the pawn shop. Oh boy. Oh boy, Roy. Am I going to have to spend my money? My goddamn rent money? A boombox is not a toy. Every day for lunch they eat boiled goose. So I grab my boombox and hit the turbo bass. Okay. I guess we should head down to the pawn shop then. Hopefully, since it's like a quest item, it's not going to cost a ton. What happened to the world in this game? It's just like a shitty world. Wars. It's like war-torn. A lot of political upheaval. Yo.
Hello again. How can I help you?
I'm looking for something that plays a tape for police business. We still have the boombox on the shelves. Okay. I want to buy that boombox for 12 bones. And there you are. Quality sound reproduction on the go. It'll play anything, wherever. Turn any tape into a conversation. Tape player. This is a reel-to-reel boombox of everyone's youth. A little banged up, a little chipped, and honestly, not that loud either. It looks cool though. Excels at being carried on the shoulder. Grim Sage, yeah, Cody's really taking his time. He's loving that shit, dude. Jesus. Good Lord. That was loud. This isn't Rebishal, a man's voice says. This is a fucking village. I can almost see the elephants. Another loud screech, some kind of machinery. The harbor. Kim takes out his notebook. That's the sound of a convulsant crane. More static. When this shit is done, I'm gonna tear that place up. Soldier of the apocalypse style. Kill shit. Dogs and chickens, too. Gonna rent a room. Cordy, a real nice one. This part is unintelligible. I don't give a shit. I'm fucking done. I'm done mentally. I'll fucking do them all in. Rape that disco cunt on the counter, you know. The dancer whore upstairs. Do it Lee Schmin style. Lee Schmin? Never did get that taste out of my mouth. A click, then silence. The rest of the tape is empty. Breakthrough imminent! Blabberkiss, yeah, he's really doing it, man. He's doing it. The lieutenant presses the button marked Arreter on your porter reel. The tape stops spinning. What was that at the very end? Silence. End of recording. What do you think? Seems authentic enough. Probably recorded off their shortwave, then edited to seem more incriminating. He sounded like he was on patrol around the harbor walls. I think he sounded alright, just letting off some steam. It was just locker room talk. The lieutenant looks at the tape. You are familiar with this look now. It's his look of suspicion. There's more going on here than we know. Who's this Cordy? One of the other mercenaries, I think. The one he was talking to. A friend of his? What's Lee Schmin? A village on the Sumerian Isola in TNN. Grad committed war crimes there. The kind of thing he talked about. Think he was there? Who knows? Maybe the tattoos would have an answer. Or maybe Lee Schmin is just merc talk for atrocity slaughter. Okay, then what now? I think we've got a few more questions for Kloshki, don't you? This seems to contradict her testimony, at least to some degree. Oh! Okay. Play that tape, dude. Empty cassettes, right. I feel like we could sell this stuff, though. Postcard would sell for a pretty penny. Okay, we might need to sell that stuff. Maybe. If it comes down to it. Oh, thought complete. Learning cap for volition and logic. The kingdom of conscience will be exactly as it is now. Moralists don't really have beliefs. Sometimes they stumble on one, like on a child's toy left on the carpet. The toy must be put away immediately, and the child reprimanded. Centrism isn't change, not even incremental change. It is control over yourself and the world. Exercise it. Look up at the sky, at the dark shapes of coalition airships hanging there. Ask yourself, is there something sinister in moralism? And then answer no. God is in his heaven. Everything is normal on earth. This artwork is so good. Sweet. So if it comes down to if we need to get more money, then we can sell some of that stuff. Now, should we go back up there? Okay. Whirling your rags. Deal with the situation. Monday. Sing karaoke. Ask her about Sunday nights. She must really know something. Okay. This guy got anything new for us? I love this guy. He's great.
Now it's turning into a kind of a snow limbo, man.
It's turning into like the freaking snow limbo, dude. You know what I'm talking about? It's very freaking snow limbo. Why they said this game gets scary. It's a scary. What about her? I haven't talked to her in a long time.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
I don't want to hear anything about cryptids, dude. No more cryptid stuff. Get up there. I'd like to get some pants as well. I'd love to get some pants that actually have some good stats on them. Oh yeah, we gotta go here. Gotta get some pants. Gotta get some good pants. A nice pair of pants is hard to come by, especially in this game. Seems like all the pants I've found, they just like they cripple my stats. So I just run around with no pants on. It's kind of my style now. My signature style.
I was just thinking, what a nice day for questions pertaining to a murder investigation.
Okay. Reel in the enthusiasm, lady. Titus Hardy gave us a recording where the deceased states his intention to commit rape. With a soft ring as the porcelain meets the metal table. This does not surprise her. Did he? A smile flits across her face. I never said he was a good man, or that he had good intentions, only that he was never bad to me. On this tape, he specifically identifies you as the target. Where'd they get this recording exactly? It's intercepted radio chatter of the deceased, recorded via a de-encryption station. It's authentic enough. Does he say he's gonna do it? Soldier Apocalypse style? Those are the exact words he used. Yeah, that was particularly his pickup line. She picks the cup back up. Did he say whores a lot? Was he pretty much on the verge of doing it Lee Schmin style? Lee Schmin was mentioned. He wasn't actually there. He didn't do a tour, or at least didn't tell me he did. Would have been overkill anyway. He lived in his own little Lee Schmin. It was his everything. You think he was just trying to scare people? Pretty sure he did all those things and then had to internalize them to keep on living until they just sort of turned into his... What's the word I'm looking for? Coping mechanism? Running joke. I was going to say running joke. It sounds like you didn't even get the good bits. Lily's punchlines got way funkier than that. It was like the Seminese conflict, the Lee Schmin massacre, and the 36 famine of Yisit, all rolled into one person, then cast in Orange's ceramic armor, which he wore in bed and in the shower. And you spent time with this person romantically? We're all scraping up any happiness we can find, officer, going around with our little scurrying sticks, you and your first love, Mr. Lee Schmin here. Did he tell you he had actually done any of those things in Martinez? No, we were too busy laying waste our own nervous system to direct any of the fury outward. He seemed happy, I guess, at ease, as much as a man like him could be. Rubber Ducky, yeah, we've been playing this for like the last couple of hours, indeed. Even clearing that up, miss. Legendary. Now that you've had some time, can you tell us more about the victim? Like, for example, his name. I didn't know his name. I just called him Laley. A nickname? I guess. He came from Lelystad. It's short for that. And it was his army name, apparently. He said his real name wasn't his. I tried to pry it out of him, but it was no use. Lelystads. That's a good start. The lieutenant writes it down in his notebook, then starts tearing out a page, but stops mid-motion. It just occurred to me, colleague, he says, turning to you. We still haven't performed a field autopsy on the deceased. Okay, let's go. Mm-hmm. That's right, we gotta go do that. Yeah, we gave the hard mode 2 good tries with Long Dark. It's pretty brutal. It's that super hard mode is really, really brutal, man. Explain what's up, dude. It is crazy. It's weird because the very hard mode, the one down, we can just absolutely crush that mode. But then you move up to the hardcore mode and it's just insane. There's just nothing out there for you to survive on. A terse tone, really? Is he getting tersey? How's gym going? It's going good, man. I did arms and back today. Spent a good 2 hours there today. 17%, no. So there, we gotta do the autopsy on this here. The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of absolutely demolished pine wood branch, just gently laid on one side. While it's down, Mr. Majorhead has done a good job. The lieutenant nods approvingly. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for field autopsy. Covers his nose and lists 1. Investigation of the scene, 2. Initial examination of the victim, 3. Field autopsy, 4. Transportation of the body to the morgue. We're on number 3. The fuck are they on about? Kuno, get out of here! Kuno S. 99% of the shots, yeah, Fado. That's pretty much why I put down XCOM. I couldn't make a single shot to save my life, dude. Oh, nice plan. I do bench press 2 times a week. I do incline, decline, and straight bench. 4 sets. 15, 10, 10, 8, with increasing weight. Don't we have someone else for this? A doctor? No, you and I detectives are detectives. The honorary rank of detective signifies our ability to handle the entire incident chain, from autopsy to cleanup to social work, everything. I feel like a detective. Yeah, Colin, that's just how I've always lifted. I guess that's all I really know. Yeah, Greens, dude. Story of my life with XCOM. You are. Your station would not have assigned you on this case if you weren't. The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath. What exactly is a field autopsy? Pulls on a pair of latex gloves. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them. Let's get in there. There truly is a time for everything, even for yellow gardening gloves. However, they are lacking hygienically. I suggest you get in there in limited capacity. All right. I'll ask you when I need you to. For the most part, maybe I should handle the contract and take notes. We just fill this in, right? That's right. Okay. You knew it because you inspected your ledger. The lieutenant is relieved you know the protocol. Open the thing. The hanged man. The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger. The bright red paper is covered in boxes and lists describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with assistant. Thank you. Right, Tequila Sunset. Tequila Sunset is my nickname. Harry Dubois. The corpse is indifferent to your scribblings, just lies there. The next box says coroner's case number. Write it down. Next, name. We've heard a nom de guerre lately. It's better than nothing. Write it down. What's next? Date of birth. N.A. Age. The man corrects his glasses. Roughly 50. The corpse looks ageless, like meat on a hook. Teeming with opportunistic microorganisms, letting out a foul-smelling diamine compound. Your eyes turn watery. Race. Bench press with like cable assist because I'm still pretty new to it. If the bar weighs 15 pounds, you got 165. That's really good, man. That's really good. Mondial. The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other sex. Fucky, fucky, the little monster exclaims energetically. Male. Pig's gonna have sex? Right, fucky, fucky. Alright, male. Nor does he look male. With his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face. Date of death? We're still going with March 4th, 51. What else? He looks over your shoulder. Body identified by is non-applicable. 10. Case number is the same as a coroner's case. Listens motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains. Evidence of treatment. At least not after the initial examination. Strange word, treatment. Agreed. No treatment. A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest as if in preparation. We should start the post-mortem. The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It's no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why. Tell me something, dead man. Okay, we've already asked him everything. Spike Ma? Well, thank you. Yeah, Ryan Reynolds, he's a good-looking guy. Appreciate that, dude. Harry! His name is Raphael. It's your guy. External examination summary. Clothes, he begins. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babardine, I think. Let's see. He turns the body onto its side to check the underwear label. It's happening! Babardine, yes. Inexpensive, size medium, color white. The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid. These kids are so weird. The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They're fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing. Tattoos. He stands up, feet planted on either side of the body. The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo resembling a map of the night sky. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo was taken on the scene using a Triget Mini. The deceased has a cargo lashing belt around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color yellow, length 3 meters. This is a buckle on the other end. I feel like I'm in the movie 7 right now. This is fantastic. Write it down. He produces a measuring tape. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 180 meters. Generally consistent with age, about 50. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with age. He kneels in to get a better look. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back short. The hair under your latex fingers feels cold to the touch, wet. The stench is suffocating. A strand of dark brown hair starts sticking to the latex gloves like a thread off of a ragdoll's head. There must be a brilliantine in there. He's combed his hair back with oil. Short light brown male pattern baldness. Write down adding the brilliantine. Lividly is consistent with hanging. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs. Consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity. Fucking low velocity. You think Kuno doesn't know what you're fucking talking about? Velocity was fucking max. Lieutenant pays no heed. In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, chest, consistent with predation. Ligature marks. The lieutenant produces a small folding knife with the other hand pulling off the belt. He starts cutting into the polyester. The stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious the material cannot be cut. The steel wiring, he concedes, breathless. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get the ligature mark. You got just the right tool for that. The chain cutters. Good thing we got these chain cutters. Always good to think ahead. Now, he points to the rope, squeezing the dead man's neck. We need to cut the belt to see the ligature mark below, carefully with as much precision as you can. 42%. Oh, God, dude. Oh, thank God. After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot, trying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together, sweat forming on your brow. Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut, and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it. Oof. You ordered a Steam controller. Really? Tell me how it is, dude. Tell me how you like that Steam controller. I've never used one. The lieutenant kneels closer, running his fingers along the dark red groove until there's a gap. The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck. Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact. He presses down on it. Normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant. Pelvis intact. Genitalia. He pulls down the man's underpants. This is clearly what they've been waiting for ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible. Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury. Inspect the genitals. The dead man's penis is average size, congested from the downward collection of blood. The testicles are uneven in length, hanging underneath. The genitalia is greenish, marbling and present around the crotch. Does it look like he was enjoying his moment of death? Ah, yes, your hunch before. We can have a semen analysis requested from the processing, if that's what you mean. Yes, processing science. That's what I meant. Just write it down. Okay. Add semen sample. Back is symmetrical and intact. He struggles to turn the corpse on his side. Upper and lower extremities are intact but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin. Last item, hands. Takes the man's right hand and his, inspects it, then moves on to the other hand. Hands are clean. He inspects the wrist, no sign of recent struggles. Were we expecting any? I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, the stench is making it hard for me to think at the moment. Oof. He turns to the side to breathe. It's not enough. He buries his face in his sleeve of his jacket. You hear a muffled voice. That's all for the external. Well done. Internal. Central nervous system, he says, and then concludes abruptly, I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system? You don't even have a joke. Musculoskeletal? Musculoskeletal? Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. He gets close to the swollen mouth hole, eyes squinting from the fumes. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see. With his eyes almost closed, Lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous. Jack that fucker off! The hyoid bone is fractured, he says after a while. The rest of the musculoskeleton system is intact, unremarkable. Back hunched as if in prayer, he begins to pry open the dead man's jaw. Respiratory system, he stops to exert more force. Both hands are used. Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen, hemorrhaging present, and mucus of the lips and mouth. These fucking kids are so annoying. They're terrible. From here, it looks as though the clown-faced man is screaming. The tendons of his jaw are torn apart. Hyoid ripped from the force of the lieutenant's hands. Look inside the dead man's mouth. No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside. It's humid there. Sickly sweet air, unlike anything living. You feel like you're about to throw up again, straight into that mouth of his. Look deeper inside. Oh, my health. It's hard. Once more, you taste stomach acid in the back of your throat. A contraction, your throat pumps a little something from your stomach and into your mouth. You're forced to swallow just to keep looking. Inside, you see darkness, a mess of meat and darkness. Ancient mysteries down there. Ask me later. He wipes his brow. Don't we have anything? He looks at the corpse's stomach with a mixture of tiredness and disgust. Are you a hepatobiliary expert? No. Neither am I. And that's it. That's it. Same for toxicology and serology. Both? Unless you have untapped reservoirs of knowledge there. The completionist in me wonders if there's something we could still do. The completionist. Better leave it there. More prudent. Right NA. Cardiovascular, the body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with a hanging. Gastrointestinal, he breathes a sigh of approaching relief. This is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground, the pool of feces there. Then he touches the corpse's bloated lower abdomen briefly. Says, digested, semi-solid food in the stomach. Voila. So yeah, this body's been hanging here for 9 days now, or so. So it's pretty nasty. Description of injuries. Summary. Let's see. He tilts his head. We have bite marks, contusions on head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too. Bite marks. Head, chest, and scalp bite marks. Injuries. Predation by birds has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. In your opinion, officer, beneath the description, there are 2 boxes waiting to be ticked. Non-fatal post-mortem. Agreed. Contusions. So the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury. A stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. A perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing the post-mortem. At maximum velocity, fucko. He's confessed to causing it at maximum velocity. Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath the description of injury, 2 boxes. Non-fatal post-mortem. Ligature marks. A dark red, abraded ligature mark encircling the neck. The gap on the nape measuring, let's say, 7 centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured. The cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark 1 centimeter. No sign of clawing on the neck. Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. Opinion, fatal injury. That's it. He cracks an uneasy smile. We have established cause of death. It's not much, and it leaves such... Well, we already knew that too, because the Hardy Boys knocked him unconscious, drug him here, hung him up, and then killed him by hanging him. He produces a small black plastic roll from his jacket, a body bag. Let's wrap this one up. Okay. We were thorough with the list of injuries too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy. Concludes. I need a copy of that autopsy form, then we'll drive him to Faubourg for processing. He looks at the dead man one more time, then at the slip of the red paper in his hand, then at the corpse again. He's thinking, did I miss something? Well, I can't do that. Let's bag him and take him away. Okay, he unrolls the plastic. I need a little help for carrying him. Okay. What should I do in the meanwhile? Continue working here. The local's the case. Tend to your own business. I will meet you downstairs at the Whirling Rags tomorrow morning. Okay. He'll leave the party until tomorrow. This might be more difficult. Read books, sit on the bench in the plaza. 2100, we have to go talk to that guy at his apartment, though. Yeah. So the boots that he had on were actually like greaves. They were like armor. I don't know why he had like armored greaves on. Very strange. I don't think we ever really got to the bottom of that. Let's go sell our tear. It's 19 hundo. This game is amazing. It is amazing. It's a shame that I do have to read so much. I do have to limit my time with it on stream because I'll lose my voice, dude. $1.50. All right, let's go ask around. Let's go ask a couple people about some stuff. You got the notification of your t-shirt's on the way? Nice, dude. Yeah, I got that too. So tomorrow we'll be able to go west of the city. We'll be able to go across the way. They said to show up at like 7:30 if I wanted to see the thing get dropped. Let's go see if if this lady over here has got anything to say. His petite feet. He's got that lady step. His petite feets.
Huh? What is it? What do you want?
It's an old ballad about a young girl. Okay. I think we already talked to her about this. All right, lady. Oh. We do have some things that would need to be done here. Talk to Titus about the Door Gunner Mega Mix. Okay. Who else has unauthorized access to the whirling trash? Find this person. It may take a while. I gotta talk to Kuno as well. Oh my god. JP, what's going on? I gotta talk to Kuno? Oh, Lord. I don't want to talk to Kuno, dude. My stats have improved. I've mostly been going into these thoughts. These thoughts that you can research. Because they give you some pretty big boosts. And then you can like unlock more of them. More spots to put them in there. But yeah, my stats have gone up a little bit. I've put a couple of stats in. Interfacing so I can break open stuff a bit easier. Stuff like that.
One lonesome clown. What a sad sight.
What
do you want?
Hey! Talk to her about the tape, dude. She stands by what she said. That fucking fucker. He stares at his beer for 2 seconds intently, then turns to you. You're the worst cop in Revachol. I gave you gold on that tape. It was dark stuff. It didn't prove anything. It didn't change your mind. Dark? Dark is when you start a goddamn death rock band, he said. He said that he'd rape her. He shakes his head in disbelief. Sounds like he wanted it to change her mind about the hanged man. This is definitely personal. What does she have to say then? Fine by her? This is what people are supposed to be like? If anything, she seemed turned on by the whole... It didn't come as a surprise to her. She definitely wasn't scared. Alright, he slams his giant fist on the door frame. All fucking righty then. I guess it's good then. That fucking... Please try to control yourself in the presence of visitors, Titus. Mm-hmm. Titus rubs his chin with his palm, as if trying to grind it smooth. This is just perfect. Just fucking perfect. Any thoughts on this, lawman? Maybe she isn't who you thought she was. Nah, I know her. She's not some hopeless girl. She handled the mercenary well enough. Handled him? Okay. I think this is personal for you. I think you had feelings for her. Everyone's got feelings for each other. Where are you going with this? It's alright, Glenn. He rubs his temple. I thought anyone would come around if they heard that shit. Apparently I was wrong. Yeah, that was fucked up. You wanted her to see the man for what he was. Now that you know, you might want to lay off his topic. Or else you might antagonize him. Be straight with me, bro. Get the whole story. I already told you. He puts his giant face in his hands and sighs. You fucking hanged him. 28! All right, rhetoric. Do we have anything that's gonna... We might need to put another point into rhetoric, because that seems to come up quite a bit. -1 to rhetoric. Oh my good lord. Anything like taken away from my rhetoric logic? Oh, you shit.
Oh, yo, bud! Oh, welcome back.
Yo, bud, thank you for the 42 months, dude.
Save that.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you very, very much.
Appreciate you, man.
Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous and intellectual discourse. Bum bum nano nano no.
It's you again.
42%.
Roll up. Oh.
Play an imaginary fiddle. No, we aren't. Okay. What do you think? I keep playing the fiddle. Form a dramatic finale and the imaginable... the hunter becomes the hunter. You promised there would be good options. Where are they? Let's not... Let's not antagonize this guy. He's gonna beat her ass. Okay. So that didn't go quite as planned. I'm gonna go ahead and just do one of these. I get a couple of them. I get a couple of save scums, and I haven't done a single save scum this whole playthrough, but I'm gonna do that. Maybe we'll unlock some more rhetoric stuff when this thing gets done or something. Maybe we'll just like discover some more of those thoughts. Some rhetoric thoughts. Titus Hardy. Leo said you're friends with Manana. Is that true? Mention of Manana gets his attention. He smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. They're friends. What's that borscht you're making there? The man says a couple of sentences in a strange language of his, and then seems to wait for you to speak. Yes. The man looks at you, then at the soup. His face lightens up. He picks up a bottle from the shelf. Vodka borscht. I love it. Turning it up seems like a dangerous idea, honestly. This place is a powder keg. The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns the stove off and seems to wait for you to speak. The special borscht. Okay. Interesting. So we did the borscht. We had him stop putting vodka in the borscht. I guess that was like messing people up or something. The special borscht. The cook and the whirling in rags. You can find him in the kitchen, deal with the situation, yeah. So he was putting vodka in there. Sounds good to me. It warms you up, dude. I'll take that bottle, bro. Thank you. All right, we have a little bit of time left until we need to go talk to that guy. 2100 is when we need to go talk to that dude. How are you, bud? It's good to see you, man. There might be some other things that we can mess around with too before we go do that. Get the whole story. Convince the Hardy Boys. She must know something. Oh, Return after doing the autopsy. Okay, let's go talk to her. Then ruin it with vodka. Let's go see what she has to say about this. Get in there. Got my crowbar out, my yellow bag, and no pants. This is my signature style. Wine and beef stew? Oh, yes. With some dumpies. I made some Penang curry with rice cakes and dumplings for Sarah. Asparagus, rice cakes, and dumplings. It was yummy. I did not get my stuff from the. I did not get my stuff yet. No, I'm still waiting for it, dude.
Part in a murder investigation.
It's insane, right? Let's talk about Sunday nights. It's one of the first things I remember doing in Elysium. Okay. She's a glib girl, but she liked the wording. Do you hear something Sunday night from my room? There was unusual ruckus, loud disco music. Did I have any visitors? I can't say, probably not. It sounded like you were flying solo. You mentioned loud disco music. Various artists. Life gets hard, but we go on. Yeah, we'll see what happens, dude. I don't even think my stuff is. It must have sunk like months ago. They're just stringing me along. We go on, all right. What happens? A slow, sad song started playing like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of that time you were yelling along to it. Was I singing this? Smallest church in St. Saints? Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church, like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that, and also, what else? That it doesn't matter anymore, and that we are alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a wounded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it. Then what happens? Then you started screaming and trashed the place. Are you sure I wasn't assaulted? Didn't sound like there was a fight. A window was smashed. The tape player probably. The song stopped. Furniture too. A destructathon. Do I have rice cakes as a substitute for breads? I don't really eat bread. So, yeah, I guess so. I mean, I just love rice cakes. It prides me to hear this. Tell me there was more. There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable. I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5, and that was it.
Nice!
My volition must be so small. Oh, good choice. Yeah. You're right. I need to try cooking some new stuff. Yeah, just pick if you're thinking about making like a different ethnicity of food, food from a different part of the world. I guess just kind of look it up, see like what the most basic or beloved things to make. I really love making Korean food. It's funny, I really like to make Thai food, like Penang curry and stuff, but I don't really go out to eat Thai food. Like, I'm never really so super impressed with going out to eat Thai food, but I love to make my own Thai food. Probably because I put like a Korean spin on it, because Korean food is just so good. I have more questions about the deceased, but I need my partner here before I ask. Oh, shit. Okay, so we need our partner here to ask her about that stuff. Never mind. Indian and Mexican food. I do love some good Indian food. Sarah does not like Indian food. Anytime that we want to order food from somewhere, she always says, no Indian. I'm like, that's raisins, dude. She's not like Indian food. Pad Thai noodles are yummy. How would you go about doing this? Really love spicy food. Love to expand current repertoire at the moment. It's mostly tacos and pasta. Ooh, dude, yeah. So Korean foods can be pretty simple. There's a chili paste called gochujang, and that is used in a lot of Korean food. So that'd be a good jumping off point. I would probably just look it up, man. The internet is the best place to do it. My favorite Korean dish to make for Sarah and I. It's very, very. It's like comfort food. It's like comfort Korean food. It's called buldak, and it's Korean fire chicken. It's just a delicious chili sauce, chicken, kimchi, anything you want to put in it, really. But it's traditionally like kimchi, chicken, rice cakes, and a whole bunch of cheese melted over top of it.
Oh my lord. It's so good.
It's amazing. It's so good. Korean food is pretty simple to make, yeah. You just need to have the right things. Like people, I was talking about what I normally go to get at the store, and people were like, wow, I don't get any of that stuff. Like I always get like bamboo shoots and water chestnuts, and I always have fish sauce and rice wine vinegar, soy sauce in my cupboard. I don't know how Koreans are so skinny, man, because they have some of the best food, and they know how to eat. They know how to eat, man. I wonder if she has anything new to say to me. She's got nothing new. Oh, there's something down here. There was money in there. There was money in there, dude. And they love the drink too, yeah. Those rice cakes, dude. You cannot go wrong with rice cakes. You know, tteokbokki is like one of the most common street foods in Korea. Super cheap to make. Super cheap on the street over there. It can be made spicy or mild. It's just basically like a rice, these delicious like pillowy rice cakes in like a delicious spicy sauce. It's very good. 3%. Conceptualization, no way. I wonder if Joyce has anything new to say to me. Oh, Joyce.
You're back. Good.
No, I'm not back. I'm not back right now. You got nothing new for me. Oh, yeah, Colin. Absolutely, dudes. We go across the border from Washington. We used to take drives up there, Sarah and I, when she come to visit. And we'd always get like tons of food, man. That's when we were hanging out with Shand and Clara convinced us to order some cartilage. It's like a bowl of cartilage. It was not good. It was exactly that. It was just cartilage. It was like eating people's ears. It was brutal, dude. Was not very good. So we still have we have like an hour and a half. We have like an hour and a half here. So, I wonder if she has anything to say to me.
Give me a moment.
No! Yeah, Vancouver. It's got so many great places. So many great places. It's like almost like every 2 every 2 shops is like a really, really good ramen place. There's a place called Godzilla Ramen. We've been there a couple of times in Vancouver. It's so good. There's always, during lunchtime, there's always like a line out the front. Let's go wait on that bench. Like an hour and a half. Maritama Ramen downtown. Yeah. Oh, baby. Nice. We just got our 2100. Now we can go back and talk to that guy. Hopefully we don't have to have Kim there with us because he's not with us right now. The White Morning. 20% zoom out distance. Really? All MOT learning caps raised by 1. That's a pretty good one too. And the little guy gets smaller and the smaller as you rise above the dollhouse world. You see him out in the snow, on the streets, in the shop, on the corner, and finally in a matchbox house. Sitting by the window, white flowers on the windowsill. You can smell them from up here. It's awful. A white morning. A modern death, divorce, or something similar. All you can do is put your distance between you and him and make him smaller. Make him less you. Interesting. So I can zoom out even further, dude. That's pretty badass, though. Handmade noodles. Oh, yeah. Number 9 is a 24/365 Chinese place in Richmond with amazing food. When I was living in Manhattan, we always ordered from this place called Susie's, which is a Chinese place. And those bike couriers would get there in like 5 minutes. It was crazy how fast they got to you. But it was like listed as like a number 6 of the best Chinese restaurants in Manhattan out of 100. Susie's. Just unbelievably good. There's also another Chinese place called Ollie's, which is really good too. Oh, A-Green, that sucks. That was the wrong damn door. Hopefully we don't have to have Kim with us on this questioning, this interrogation. Talk to this guy. I've been waiting for a while to talk to this bro. The smoking man from the balcony. Something's going on with this guy. There he is.
Gendarmerie, you found me.
The young man on the balcony gives you a bright smile before taking another drag from his cigarette. It feels like Friday. Seems to be in a good mood tonight. I got your hint. Found the key right under the stone.
Beautiful.
As he looks at you, something sparkles in his eyes.
So tell me, are you here to make things right again?
He's right again. Make them spectacular. That's what I'm aiming for.
Beautiful.
He says again, a nearby street lamp casts shadows on his chin, drawing out the slender cheekbones.
I have some good news for you. My Sunday friend is visiting me tonight. I told him about you, and he'd like to say hello. Step in. He's already waiting.
He nodded door to door 28. Is it Friday tonight? It feels like a Friday. Yeah, it does feel like the end of the week. Such gentle weather. Why do I want to meet your friend? Trust me, you do. Very well, I'll talk to him, but first I want to talk to you. That's nice, but I don't have anything to tell you. It's my friend you're looking for, not me. He takes another drag of his unfiltered cigarette and looks around. It's getting dark, and the neighboring windows have lit up one by one. Besides, I've got to run. He's going to leave you alone again. Run where? Oops. I just found you again. Just look at it. He gestures towards distant motorways, all leading to Golden La Delta. It's a beautiful night. Who's going to stay in on a night like this? A man on high heels stumbles out of the basement club, music blasting over the entire district. It's chilly, and as the chemicals hit his nervous system, 1,000 shivers ripple through his body. Only if you promise that we'll talk again. It's important. We'll talk, the smoker assures you, brushing his hand through his hair, just not tonight. Take care. My Sunday friend. What's your perfect Sunday? We're going in, dude. Sounds like a trap. Hey! A conical hat. Logic, huh? That's kind of cool.
Neato!
Oh, that's fun. I like that hat. Oh my goodness. A party dragon silk robe. Oh, with no pants on? That looks too good, dude. With my gut just like bursting through the front. Oh, that looks nice. That looks very nice. A quarterly business magazine. All right, what if I put this on? Nada. Okay, let's talk this guy.
You have acquired the hat. Keep it, officer. It looks good on you.
I have acquired the hat. Shikama, what's up? You shouldn't be seeing him in an intimate setting. For some reason, you feel this man is your superior. Superior, but he's not in command chain.
My name is Charles Villedron. I am an official with the coalition government. I work for the Institute of Price Stability on assignment from Sir Leclerc. I heard you talking to my friend outside. Very good. Super. I'm here to assist you in any way possible. Ask me about the hanging.
Super. No, first ask an innocuous personal question to get the interview off on the right foot. That wonderful canopy. Where'd you get this beautiful silk robe from?
Oh, we got it from an atelier in the East Delta Commerce Center. Personally, I think it's a little culturally insensitive, but the material is great. Sadly, the shop is now out of business. That's really all I can tell you about it.
Can you tell me about your friend? Ah, my friend. My friend is a good young man. His family immigrated here from Kedra, and life has not been easy for him. But he understands the importance of education. He has taken his future into his own hands, and that's all that matters. It's Kendra. Kendra is a candidate member of EPIS, but between you and me, their potential membership is a more contentious issue. What do you mean? That it's never going to happen. They entered negotiations in 21. It's been pending ever since. What's this EPIS thing you keep talking about? EPIS is a very special program developed by the Moral Intern to support certain Occidental nations. It begins as a unified system of weights and measures, which provide to be a wild success. Nothing but kilograms and centimeters as far as the eye can see. God, yes. Sweet standardization, the backbone of rationality and commerce. It was such a wild success that we expanded into an economic union for the processing of steel, another success. And between you and me, the moral interns feel emboldened by this success, emboldened to take EPIS to the next level. What does it stand for? Why it stands for progress and stability, like the moral intern as a whole. What do the letters stand for? It's been such a wild, extraordinary success thus far. We are very excited to take it to the next level. You don't even hear the words I'm saying. A supranational political alliance. United States of Occident. Is it going to be like this place here? You're a messy cook, Colin? My wife is an insanely messy cook. Crazy messy. I do like thick noodles. I like the buckwheat udon noodles. I don't really like the super fat noodles. I don't really go for the big fat ones. But I like the thicker ones, but not the thickest. You know. Is Revachol going to be part of EPIS? It's one day going to be a candidate member of EPIS, sure. Didn't you say the candidate members never become real members? No, candidate members do become members. Why do we even have the whole system in place if they don't? It just takes time and evaluation. But we're talking about my friend here, not politics. How did you two become friends? How did any of us become friends? Bad things happening on the Insulindian Isola, oil platforms ablaze in the nights, civil wars lasting for years. Finally, the international community is forced to step in. What are you talking about? No one becomes friends that way. Au contraire. It's how millions of people end up where they are, meeting the people they meet. It's how I came here, and my friend too. You still haven't told me who he is. Sorry, who? Your friend, the smoker on the balcony. We were just talking about him. But I told you, officer, he's a bright young man here to pursue his education. Education is the foundation of our future, especially the arts. It is a cornerstone of our civilization. Fine, what's his real name? Officer, you have to understand I can't give you his personal information. I'm sure you have your own methods and databases, right? Please don't put me in this situation. So all you can tell me about him is that he's here to study the arts. He's deeply enmeshed in the study of fine arts, yes. Which arts? He's a truly free spirit. He likes all the arts, perhaps graphic design, printmaking, who knows? The world is open wide for a talented youth like him. What are you doing in his apartment all by yourself? I'm just enjoying the view, nodding to the window. What view? It's dark outside. Listen, he says, raising his hand. What? I'm not hearing anything. The Insulindian Bay. What about it? This place used to be a luxury accommodation before the revolution. Apartments, of course, were much bigger then. A few walls have been added here and there, leaving some of the tenants without a private bathroom or a kitchen. But the million-real view stays. You can't take that away. He knocks on the balcony door, his face mirrored in the darkened glass. I was asking about your friend. I had something else in mind. So you actually witnessed the lynching. You're a fan of the fattest nudes, the thick nudes, dude. Yeah. I mean, I won't turn them down. I like them. But if I have a choice, I'll go for like the thick nudes, but not the thickest. Sorry to say I did, officer. The man gives us all a nod. That being said, I never go for the thinnest nudes. You know, like angel hair pasta, like in Italian foods. Or really even like in like a bowl of pho. I don't like the noodles to be like super paper thin. Is it because you did it, Mr. Villadrun? Because I did it? My apology, I misspoke. What did you see? Officer, it's very difficult to describe what I saw that night. It was so surreal to me, like in a play. Meaning it was terrifying. Man shakes his head. I mean, it was so strange I could barely believe what was happening. I was on the balcony when it happened, getting some fresh air. I remember the first they came in, carrying what looked like a body, and then I saw all the surrounding windows go dead one by one. That's when I understood I should not be seeing this. Who are they? Can you describe them? I couldn't see their faces well, and there were quite a few of them, but they were very loud and very Martinez. He pauses, looking for the right wording. Let's just say that the laboring classes can get rather expressive with their profanities. How many of them were there? I couldn't tell you exactly. Less than 10, maybe 8. Were any of them huge? Like 200 kilograms huge? It's a giant you're describing. No. They were all quite human, so far as I could tell. What? Would any of them look like drummers? I went back inside. Wait. So you didn't actually see the lynching happen? Officer, the yard was pitch black. There was nothing to see. But I could still hear their voices. They were threatening to kill that poor man. They were men. And what happened next? Well, that's not the strangest part, officer. Nothing happened. It was oddly quiet for a public lynching. What do you mean nothing happened? They lynched a guy. Eventually, their shouts died down, and that was all. There was no gunshots, no celebratory shouts, no anything. Then why didn't you call the RCM? The man wipes his glasses. You're right, of course. That is what one is supposed to do in such circumstances. I was simply in shock. I'm afraid I don't have anything else to add. Can you at least tell me when it happened? All I can say is that it was late. You didn't check your watch. My watch. He looks at his watch as though noticing it for the first time. Yes, now I remember. It was 30 minutes past midnight, give or take. Some huge freaking guy. JP, same, yeah. Deep fried noodle nest. I like fried noodles, like the fried noodles that you have for like green bean casserole. So toasty. It's some pad thai with crispy noodles. So let me get this straight. You didn't actually witness the hanging itself, did you? No, I didn't see the corpse until the following day. Well, that was a waste of time. Sorry I couldn't be more of assistance. So what's an official like you doing in Martinaise? The coalition is only looking out for the price stability. He raises an index finger. Inflation is a killer, like a heart disease blocking the normal circulation of the economy. It must be controlled. The economy impacts the entire international community, which is why it requires international oversight. What are you doing in this apartment? I'm renovating it. It's an interesting project. The building used to be a 12-story skyscraper before the cannons took the top 4 stories off. This, of course, happened when the coalition forces landed here. He smiles. You could say I'm undoing some of the material damage the international community caused when we arrived here. So you're some kind of bureaucrat? Yes, as I said before, I'm a commissioner for the Sur La Clef, working for the Institute of Price Stability. He glances at his watch. This is one of the main projects of the Moral Intern. Tell me about the Sur La Clef. What's there to say? Sur La Clef is a modern, urbanized country that measures very high on the Human Development and Freedom Index. Mostly, though, it's known as the executive heart of the EPIS. Moreover, it is a great sponsor of less emerged countries. Revachol is only one of its many darlings who progress it supports and cherishes. What makes Revachol Sur La Clef's darling? Because a great percentage of Revachol's culture hails from Sur La Chef. Sur La Clef. Its language, its people, its cuisine, even, or at least, it's the downtown La Delta area. Okay. Got it. What's this price stability? It's the most important thing. That doesn't tell me anything. It's a central goal of any sound monetary policy. Maintaining the price stability is essential to maintaining high levels of economic activity, which is essential for maintaining high levels of employment, which is essential for maintaining the social stability. Interesting. And how does this benefit us exactly? Take your daily bread, for example. Too much inflation, bread becomes too expensive. Too much deflation, becomes too cheap for bakers to produce. That's why the Institute of Price Stability works to keep inflation just below 2%. 2% of what? But not too far below. No, 2 below is also bad. Below, but close to 2%. You're not answering my questions at all. The coalition believes in the importance of informing the public about benefits of the price stability. Transparency is one of our principles. Would you like an informational pamphlet? Okay, sure. A sound monetary policy is essential for addressing uncertainty. Stability is the raison d'etre of the moral intern. It's the reason why I identify as a moralist. He doesn't have any leaflets, of course. I've heard this moral intern thing before, yeah. Am I a moralist? Well, do you value freedom? Do you believe in the normal, stable world governed by democratic value? Martinez doesn't seem very normal or stable to me. It's something else. What about the rest of Revachol? Is it part of the normal world? Revachol is generally difficult. It's led by an interim government, which means it hasn't yet achieved full democracy. But they're working towards it. You're all doing very well here, relatively speaking. It gives you an approving nod. Hey! It's like every time I'm talking to people, I'm choosing option D. None of the above. Is that moralism? Everything else is super extreme. It's like I'm living with a bunch of lunatics. Sounds like you're moralist indeed, my friend. Welcome. Moralism is all about compromise and achieving the achievable. It's pragmatic, realistic, and level-headed. An ideology for doers. Are you a doer, my friend? Looks to me like you are. Let's talk about something else. That's all I got, buddy. Do you have everything you need from me? I'm afraid we won't have the chance to speak again if you leave. Why can't we talk later? It's against diplomatic best practices for an official in my position to be discussing murders with local militiamen, and I'm pressed for time. That's not the real reason he's so apprehensive. Men in his position shouldn't be seen loitering around the unprivileged young men's apartment in the middle of the night. Take a look around his apartment. Sure, go ahead. It's a beautiful place. Is it, though? Is it a beautiful place? Well, we got a cool outfit. At least there's that. Tomorrow is Wednesday. That means we get to go to the west of the town. Get to go west. So we can't go in there yet, huh? Eat tripe, lung, and sweetmeats. Sweetbread? I do love some sweetbreads. That delicious gland, that delicious throat gland. It's very rich. It's peaceful there. Okay. Look at us being able to zoom all the way out now, dude. We're going no pants. No pants, no pants. You know, we have been cracking through these quests, though. Still worried about them, so we have quite a few things that we need to do across the way. Go to number 9 in Richmond. 24/7, 365 noodles and guts. Nice. I like to eat the butthole. Let's head over here. There's no combat, no. I have a crowbar for opening things up. That's it, though. The bung in every bowl of guts. Just the butthole, man. The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window. The mattress creaks as you close your eyes and try your hardest to fall asleep. I'm afraid to get visited by the scary guy or have a dream.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. But you can't go. No, you have to stay. Always half aware of yourself. You're not cooperating, brother man.
Why?
It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep, you feel a vague discomfort suffusing it. Your belly and your sides are unpleasantly tender. You wish you could curl up into a fetal ball of safety. But you cannot, because of the pain.
I did see the Ghostbusters trailer. I don't know. I just don't know. Nothing can be better than the original Ghostbusters. Maybe because I'm an old piece of shit. That pain in your right side is your enlarged liver, by the way. As for your kidneys, you've really been compounding the damage lately. Every cell in your body is moaning in agony, asking, what did we ever do to you? I'm sorry, cells. It's all me. It's my fault.
Now, you're finally thinking about something other than yourself.
Bacon ham, what's up?
Let's see how far that'll get you.
I'm an artist and liver damage is my art. These are just my desserts. I will endure this pain with dignity.
There's no dignity here. Only reflections of your body mass. Flashes of the day. You keep coming back to yourself in the mirror. But why? To admire all your accomplishments? You're just stuck here, in the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really looking. But why would you want to start doing that?
Human beings will always betray you.
How many promises have you kept lately, Sir Harry? To the great see-through world. The tenderness.
Welcome back. Oh my goodness!
Colin, thank you for gifting us so over to Splain. Thank you very, very much, dude. Welcome back, Splain. Thou art honorable and just, sire. 'Tis the snakes who are vile, hissing in the grass. Women. It's the women. Look out for the women. They're oath breakers. Come now. Humans have earned your trust, and you theirs.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights.
Thank you, Colin.
Blinking in and out of existence. Thoughts. You're just pretending that you're asleep. Even to yourself. While the world goes on without you.
Let it. Let it.
But it never seems to let you go, does it? Time to rise and wipe that shining sweat off as best you can. Gather your bearings. Rock and roll.
So trippy, dude. Hey. What? Wow. Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your copotype. Copotype. Wait, there are copotypes? Yes, guess what's yours? Some kind of weapon cop? Cool cop? No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here. What are the other copotypes? Well, you know, Apocalypse, Super Stellar, the Advanced Interesting Cop, Liquid Shadow Cop, but you're too sorry to say those things. So, here we go. Sure. Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this. Like info, or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen. Ooh. Embarrassment to the party. You're one sorry piece of shit. A cop penitent. A flagellant cop monk. This is not the right line of work for you. You should be groveling at the feet of a feudal lord, providing lurid evidence against yourself at a Mazavian show trial, or ripping the flesh from your back with a cat o' nine tails. Whatever made you this way, you could be damn sure it was your own fault. Do it. Really criticize yourself. Who knows? You might uncover something of importance from your guilt-ridden past. Woo. Yes, just get fading. They're coming, dude. They are on their way. Very cool. They're on their way, man. I'm going to do a save ski. That is probably going to do it for me tonight. I appreciate you guys hanging out. We played a little bit of... I played a little bit of the Long Dark earlier today. That was cool. We played the hardest mode, which really just blasted me hard. Just fucking killed me. Crazy. And then we played like about 3 hours of this. I try to limit myself to about 3 hours of this game because I can already feel my voice starting to leave me. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to come back tomorrow with Mech Warrior 5. Mech Warrior 5. So that should be a lot of fun. You guys can see me just totally suck at Mech Warrior 5. Johnny 5 is alive. Thank you so very much, guys, for being here. I do appreciate you. I need to go feed these goddamn dogs. They're forcing their way in. I barricaded the door. They're forcing their way in. They're very hungry. Captain Kirkland, Splain, A-Greens, Ringazen, Colonel Straken, thank you very much, guys. Yes, new episode of Song of Horror comes out on Friday as well. We're going to have to play that too. Kid Dalties, we'll see you later. Grim Sage. If you wanted to check out Mech Warrior 5, absolutely. I'll give the whole family some love. Meth, thank you guys so much. I know these are a bit strange. These broadcasts with just like all this reading, but sometimes I like to kick back. Sometimes I like to read a bit. This game is definitely amazing. It's incredible. We're slowly working our way through it. I think it's like 40 hours long or something. So it's going to take quite a few 3-hour snippets for us to get through this thing, but we will. We're going to get through this whole damn thing. I've had a pleasure. A ball. I've had a great time, guys. Thank you very, very much for being here. That's it for me. Be safe out there. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. This is the beginning of the stream week, so look forward to 5 long days of streaming coming up. See you guys later. Thanks for everything. See you soon. Grim Sage, yeah. Spike, we'll see you, man. See you later, Rubber Ducky.